rap, bro, you're gonna touch either the first person or the third person. The nigga watching or the nigga doing. If you're not the nigga doing, you probably the nigga watching or you in between.
Alright, what's up everybody? We got Az126, what is this, episode 9, some shit like that. We got Jay Wondah in the building.
How you doing?
Arizona in the building, you know what I'm saying? So today we're going to be talking about this M.L.K mixtape that he got out on Soundcloud. We're going to put some links in the description for that. But before that, you know, just let's look.
So
let's know a little something.
I go by the name of Jay Wondah. I've been rapping since I was like 17. Moved here at the age of 14. Been in love with rap since I was 10. And trying to make it happen, man. It's, you know what I'm saying? Just a young nigga trying to chase the dream, you feel me? Other than that,
one day at a time.
And one day at a time, that's all it takes, you feel me? So that's what I'm doing.
Alright,
Check me
yeah.
out.
So we was talking about your M.L.K mixtape. So I was talking about it earlier with you.
Right.
I said the first song that I listened to was I Am God.
Right.
And I think that prepared me for the mixtape because there's so much happening in the beginning when you start hearing all the instrumentals and stuff like that.
Right.
Easily one of the ones you can skip over.
Right.
Just because it don't feel right. It don't got that bass in the first second. You know what I'm saying?
So,
yeah.
So I think with that song was I'm into the like esoteric type shit, the whole Anunnaki, some next level.
You know you got to
shit.
fucking define that. You
Yeah,
know,
you know what I'm saying? So the Anunnaki is like the aliens that came down and teach these niggas how to make pyramids and shit like that. So I always thought as a kid growing up in the church, it's like the Bible says you're made in God's image. You feel me? So I figured if I was gonna make a tape, I would state my statement, and it's just like a prelude to the tape because it's my index. The middle of the tape is my chapters that's leading up to the end of the book that I made with M.L.K. Now I took the M.L.K thing from most lyrical king because I think M.L.K is one of the most powerful speakers in the fucking entire world, man.
He got millions of people march behind him.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta be able to talk like that. Like
exactly.
People don't make that a goal. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, and it's so powerful when you can hear a man speak and people listen. Because at the end of the day, man, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. And to make that many people listen to one man that breathes and pisses shit just like you, it's crazy to see them follow him like that. So I've always been like infatuated with the fact that, like, you know what? I want to be that. I want to have that platform. I want people to listen to me. I want people to be like, damn. I woke up one day, man. I was listening to your song, and it completely changed my life. I'm living for that type of shit. You feel me? And
that's why lyrical people just always that any word can hang on. Anybody can hang on any word. And it's just like with those people, the M.L.Ks, the fucking anybody, even some presidents, like the John F. Kennedys, somehow got people to walk behind them. It's just you gotta know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You think so we was talking about that, and then I started talking about what was that? Is it like this or this now?
I think it's like the bonus track on my album. I think the like this was just something fun just to end off with because it was kind of like a dark deep type of album or mixtape or whatever. Like I really.
What were you going through? Was it like it seems like you're going like a lot of this social movement that's happening right now?
Yeah, I was, and at the same time I was talking about like stuff that I've actually seen growing up as because my grandmother had 12 kids.
Yeah.
The one that I really grew up around. She had 7 uncles. I got pimps as uncles, drug dealers and shit. So I've seen so much shit growing up. So it's like, how can I put this into a few songs with some skits and shit, and then like tell somebody else's story? Because I never pimped nobody. I've never sold no drugs. I'm actually a good dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why not tell somebody else's story that might be going through something else? Because I can only tell my story from my perspective and seeing what I see. But somebody might be going through what I went through, seeing what I saw, but somebody might have been going through what I was talking about.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
somebody could have been at that line between of just seeing it and doing it. You know?
Exactly. So
the world is full of people who is just 5 feet away from some trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's the God honest truth. And I feel like you gotta tell there's two parts to every story. I feel like you gotta tell the watcher and the motherfucker doing it. There's always somebody watching you, there's always somebody doing something. So tell the story of the person doing it and tell the story of the person watching.
Yeah.
I'm just a watcher. I'm just telling you the story about the person doing it. So that was the whole thing about the mixtape and shit like that. And when I was making it, I wasn't thinking about it like that.
Seems like something people gotta. My bad, I ain't trying to cut you off.
No,
That seems like something people gotta understand. Like, are you telling the story while you, as a watcher,
Right?
or are you telling it like you're doing it? Is this like first person or third person? I don't know the difference between them.
Right,
I know
exactly.
one of them's watching them, one of them's doing them. You
See,
know what
and
I'm saying?
I feel like you gotta be able to tell a story from the third person and the first person because it don't matter what you do when you rap, bro. You're gonna touch either the first person or the third person, the nigga watching or the nigga doing. If you're not the nigga doing, you probably the nigga watching or you in between. So what story are you gonna tell? I'm not gonna lie about the shit I've done. I'm not gonna lie about the shit I've seen. So if I know I was a watcher and watching it grow up, I'm not gonna tell a story of the first person.
Yeah.
That make me fake. My lyrics ain't fake. You feel me? So if I tell a story of the person watching, the first person is gonna stand out more because I want that to stand out more because there's a lot more people going through the doing than what I'm watching.
I think people would understand that it was saying no more.
Right.
People, that's why they gravitate to people the way they do. Because when people are genuine and they're genuinely 100 with you, it's like no matter what they're really saying, you gotta let them pass for it. You know
Exactly.
Exactly.
You gotta let it marinate.
That's why people just fuck with Charlamagne the God on fucking iHeartRadio. That's why they fuck with Corey Holcomb. That's why they fuck with Donald Trump. That's why they fuck with any kind of person. It's like no matter what they say, they know how to say it. You know?
Exactly. That's the God honest truth, bro.
And I don't know, me a lot when I just look around, I listen to, because I look through artists like their stuff before, and you gotta figure out who's just rapping like, all right, we're freestyling, we're on this beat real quick, let's rap, put that on Soundcloud, and who actually took some time, made a story out of some of this shit.
Right. That's right. And
it's hard.
It really is, man. And I like the fact that you told me you actually listen to the shit because that's what I want people to do. I don't care what if you listen to it one or two songs and then you gravitate to it. I want you to actually take the time and be like, you know what? I listened to a few songs, but I understand where you was coming from.
Yeah.
Even with the I'm a God thing, when I made that, bro, it was just to set the tone of the tape because it was dark.
Yeah.
The beat was dark, the lyrics were dark, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, I'm gonna start it off like this and then I'm gonna intertwine everything else. And then right after that I go white.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a man searching for his dreams and working hard for it. You feel me? And then right after that I made it dark again. I made it light, I made it dark, like a mood changer.
Yeah, like you know, like movies and shit when they have flashbacks, it's like in the beginning of a movie they're doing something. You see a light flashback. You're like, okay, how's that happening?
Right, exactly.
And then in the middle of the movie, when the person's having like a mental breakdown, you have a flashback to see that they've been fucked up for a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like you have like it starts, but then you got your little flashbacks while the story is going, so people can fill in the blanks.
That's straight. Yo, you hitting the head right on.
Man, I thought about that when I was down there this morning. Thank God for the model, yo. That's what I'm talking about.
Straight up.
It's like I was telling you, we were talking about just Phoenix in general, like Phoenix music, and a lot of people go to California and come back. Do you think at this point in time, it don't have to be that for a future, do you think people need to go away for a little bit to come back? Because maybe it could be the whole LeBron effect, you know what I mean? People loved him, they didn't fuck with him outside the city really until he came back. They're like, this dude's for us.
Yeah,
he's coming, he's bringing the ring,
And it's like, I feel like people tend to not gravitate to shit when it's in their backyard.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like
they don't like what's too familiar.
It's like I don't. It's like if something is right there all the time, you don't appreciate it as much.
Yeah. And
when the motherfucker leave, you like, damn. When it's like a perfect example of LeBron James. When he left the Cavs, they fucking sucked. You feel me? They was burning his jersey and shit. But as soon as the nigga stepped foot back in the motherfucker,
they act like
smiles big as hell. So it's like a motherfucker leave his backyard, and he was been trying to tell y'all to come to the backyard and watch me do my thing. And as soon as the motherfucker go to another house, you looking over the fence. Why you looking over the fence? The nigga was in your backyard, bro.
He was here the whole time.
Exactly, my nigga. Don't look over the fence when everybody else in the other backyard feeling the shit. Oh, fuck. And that's the way I feel about Vida. Shout out Vida Rule and my nigga Fantastic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the fact that they left their backyard to expand, I feel like when people saw them evolving, outside of Phoenix, because it's so small here, niggas don't really fuck with your music like that. They be hating.
It's weird. The way I said it about Tucson, when I was in Tucson, I love Tucson, yo.
Right.
It's because I was by the campus, I didn't really get that outside Tucson
Right.
feel, like too far out. But it was like, I always called it a small, like a big city that felt like a small town.
Right, right,
This
right.
Phoenix feels like a big city that's like sectioned off. You know what I'm saying? It's like real sectioned off. It's like you'll go to parts of Phoenix like, damn, I didn't even know this kind of shit was out here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then you don't know nobody out there. But once you get back to your town, like your box,
Right.
you know everybody.
Everything
in your box.
that's going on.
If you go to your box, suddenly just don't really fuck with your shit.
Right, right. That's the God honest truth, man. And I feel like it sucks out here. Why does it have to take for you to leave? For people to fuck with your shit? Because everybody that's popping right now that's from here left this motherfucker to come back. You feel me? So it's so weird to me to watch people leave and come back and then spread their wings, when I should be spreading my wings in my own backyard. You feel me? It shouldn't be that difficult.
Maybe it's since we just, it's like, it ain't a new city, but you know what I mean? It's like a new city because people just started like moving over here like 10 years ago.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like the difference between 10 years ago and now, it's crazy how many more roads we got, shit like that.
Fuck yeah.
So maybe it's just, we just need a couple more years and we just need a couple more people that do things like fucking whatever the Arizona Loud is out there doing, promoting people, like buying out, like not even buying out, renting out places, stuff like that. Maybe we need more people like try to get groups of people together, you know what I'm saying?
And it's hard to get a group of people together. Like, I feel like we have this crab in a barrel mentality as artists, like, because it's like everybody want to be Picasso, but nobody want to take the time to paper and release it. So it's like, okay, we get that. I'm not gonna drag you down, my nigga, if you doing better than me, bro. I'm not gonna drag you down. I wasn't born that way. You can't drag somebody, and that's the crab in the barrel mentality. Don't ever get you nowhere, bro. Because all you doing is stepping over everybody else's claws, my nigga. When a real nigga, if a nigga get to the top, bro, I'm gonna help you. If I fuck with you, if you fuck with me when I was really down in the bottom of the barrel and I got the top, I got the fuck out the shit, I'm gonna help your ass get out.
Yeah.
And every nigga that's underneath me go help each other get the fuck out until we all just like, damn. You feel me? And I feel like
there's a lot more people that just want to do it just
exactly, man.
They still want it, even though it's been years since Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all that come out. People still act like it's brand new. Still want to play for it, kind of thing like that.
Straight up, that's the truth, bro. That is the absolute truth, man. I don't know, man. I feel like, because I've lived in LA, I don't feel like it's any different from Phoenix. If anything, there's a lot more shit to do. The women are prettier. Let's get that out the way. The women are way prettier in LA. But I feel like there's so much culture that can be created here, bro. And nobody want to take the time to do it. Let's build a platform where it's like you don't gotta drop $600 just to perform for a nigga, when at the end of the day you paying $600 to perform for 5 fucking people, because you coming in the beginning
only
when
5 people.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, okay, we understand famous niggas is coming out here, but why should I pay $600 to perform for 10 people when I could put $600 behind my music, my image, my entertainment, my internet shit? Because at the end of the day, that's what's really popping anyways. Performing for 10 people ain't gonna make me any better, bro.
That's exactly where you're gonna find everything. The thing is,
Straight
everything's
up.
off the internet. You're gonna get popping on the internet now, or else you ain't popping real life. I have my website. I wrote my little shitty bio on my website. I'm like, nah, I need to get this professionally done.
Exactly, and promote the shit. Niggas be on the internet all day. We got computers in our hands, bro. Like, come on.
And nobody want to be without it no more.
Exactly, man. Niggas can't live without the fucking.
That's what fucks up. You just dilute the music. You dilute the art and shit like that.
Because niggas got the right mind state with the internet shit, and they just passing it off, because niggas is on the internet all day, so I'm gonna make a fucking mixtape out of some bullshit. I'm gonna make a few catchy songs, but it's like you gonna like my shit regardless, because there's 30,000 niggas. Nigga, if you got 30,000 views on your fucking YouTube, I'm gonna listen to you just because of the views, because I wanna know what the fuck 30,000 niggas is.
And next thing you know, you got 6.
Exactly.
Next thing you know, you got 8.
And you got 100,000. Like,
so
straight up.
I don't know that it was fucking Twitter, Instagram viruses. They ain't funny. They just stealing everybody else's retweets. But since they got 2,000 retweets, all of a sudden this shit's funny. And it's
that's real shit.
And it's crazy. It's just, but all you do is just You gotta live it. You gotta just do your thing and everything. And people fuck with consistency.
Right.
If you can just keep on doing one thing, next thing you know,
Niggas
you're always gonna be, even if they're hating on you.
Bro, Kendrick Lamar's a perfect fucking example.
Even if they're hating on you.
Straight up. Kendrick Lamar's a perfect fucking example for that.
That's up.
He ain't never switched up, bro. You feel me? He ain't never switched up. He's still lyrical as fuck, but he's got a bigger following than Fetty Wap. All I ever hear on the radio is Fetty Wap. In the club, all I hear is Fetty Wap, but he can't sell out a stadium, bro.
I don't think Fetty Wap can sell a stadium.
He ain't doing 10,000.
The thing about some of these radio music things, like you don't like the songs at first, you skip them, and then after a while you're like, this is catchy. Okay,
you hear it all the fucking
and then it's gone.
Yeah.
You're like, alright, skip this shit. This
Right,
shit ain't
exactly.
working.
It's not popping no more.
Yeah, that's why I want to get this website going so people could go down there and even if they went on their phone, they could just stream the music. I want to put like links to the artists that I interview Soundcloud, so at the bottom it just shuffles through all the music kind of thing. So it's like, here you go, now you got like a playlist of some local music. It's
exactly.
Like, you don't always gotta listen to the same thing on the radio. It's like you go through your Apple Music, and you kind of just like,
same song, right? They really need the same shit though.
Yeah, A-Town high cuts, nigga, what is this? I don't even know. It's like you listen to like 2 songs out of the ordinary, and it fucks up your whole playlist.
It do, bro. Yeah, that's the truth though. That's straight up.
Yeah, yo, and it's. What do you think, man? Like, what do you think about your next music project? What do you think that's gonna be about? You think it's gonna be still like topical, as in like all the things that
so
happen? Because niggas still dying.
Oh yeah, I already painted this shit out. My next album cover gonna have Malcolm X on the front. It's gonna have his prison picture when he was a pimp and shit. He was prostitution. And on the back, it's going to have Malcolm X.
Yeah.
And the reason why I wanted to do that was because I feel like, because I have a criminal past myself, and I've grown up from it, I feel like you can't judge a book by its cover, and people got to grow. You feel me? And I feel like with music, you grow from your first mixtape and your blase blah. And I'm gonna call it Bars, Born Above a Reckless Society.
Yeah.
You feel me? So instead of bars being rapping, Born Above a Reckless Society, as in, I see what's going on, but my mind state is above it because I'm trying to make some music where it's like you don't gotta. I feel like, bro, because I lost my brother. He got murdered a few years ago, and man, I was drinking, and the only thing that could really get me through was writing music, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I've got like 400 fucking verses on my phone. I got like 130 fucking songs that I probably recorded 60 of them.
It's poetry, yo. It's like what people do when they like. Exactly. I know. It's like when people go through shit. It's easy to just write it all down.
Let your life out, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
People collect that shit in like books and stuff, and they sell it when they dead.
Right.
Next thing you know, they famous. Like, it's crazy the kind of stuff you could just write out when you just in the zone and you ain't even realize it.
It's like the world ain't even fucking with you right now, and I feel like even with Pac and Big, the biggest thing with me with music is like the only thing we guaranteed in life is birth and death, and I feel like in between you got an in between. So whatever you do in between is gonna people gonna look at you when you're dead. People gonna look at you when you're gone. But I feel like what you ever exactly. So it's like God. If you don't believe in God, supernatural being or whatever, but I feel like God give you this span of life so you can figure it out. So you figure it out and you know what the fuck you want to do. Whatever you feel the most passionate about is what you're meant to do. If you feel passionate about photography, you're willing to just quit everything and just do photography, maybe you're meant to take pictures of other people, other human beings being happy. You feel me? I'm not going to knock you for that, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
There are people that go out just to the wilderness.
Exactly.
What I don't like is when people, I know people that want to, I have personal experience with people who want to act like they represent a certain way,
right?
But when they go home,
it's
100% different.
It's completely different.
Yo, after I after I left college, I moved back with my parents' house. I got homies who moved out, they moved back with their parents or their family, stuff like that. There ain't nothing wrong with that because they like, yo, I'm here with my family.
Right.
I'm here with my mom. So I'm here with my dad.
Right.
You can't have the same people. These people talk about not dwelling on attachments,
Right.
not dwelling on earth,
Right.
not dwelling on others, but go home, use their mama car, fill up their mama fridge, eat all their food and stuff like that, and then act like, it's like, why you acting like this, yo?
Right.
Why can't you just be 100 with everybody? If you're 100, be like, yo, right now I'm bumming it. You know what? People respect that if you just 100% with it.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, bro, see, and I can already tell, that's why I like you, bro. And I can already tell by your persistence, bro, you're a dreamer. And I can tell by just the way you talk, bro, like, you're going to accomplish a lot more than you ever think you could.
I hope so, man. The end dream was a talk
You
show.
will, bro.
If I could get a desk and I could have a host come or a guest or
fuck
something.
around and end up in Conan or something.
knows,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? It will happen, bro. And it's like, just put your mind to it, bro.
That's all it is.
Breathe it, bro. Breathe it, live it, see it. You feel me? I write goals.
Know what my problem is? I hear that kind of stuff, and it's like 2-3 days in a row. I got like the goals all in my mind,
Right.
and then something happens, and the next thing you know, I'm off track.
Right.
I gotta
Gotta keep
personally,
on track, bro.
I gotta worry about on track, and I think it's I gotta make a schedule. You know what I mean? I gotta figure out because some days I'll wake up going to work at 5 a.m.
Right.
Other days I'll wake up going at like 8. I need to know I'm going at 5,
Right.
coming out, I'm working out,
Right.
getting that food right, working on that show,
Right.
and then after that, maybe I'll watch some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's like, that's how I feel too, because I go to work, I work to make money, bro.
Yeah.
Not for me, for my music. So it's like, you have your dream, you going to work, you don't want to be there, you want to do what the fuck you want to do.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody wake up and said, I want to make money for the motherfucker that own this shit. Nobody wakes up and say that shit. Nobody wakes up.
I want to make this place $2 million. So
Exactly. So it's like, you have your ambition. That man, the person that opened the company had their ambition, they ran with it. Now you're in their spot. You do what the fuck you gotta do to get there. If it take for you to make enough money to step the fuck away, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that right now. I'm making enough money to step the fuck away from this shit, so I gotta worry about another
I got a homie, Mikey. His name's Mikey Gonzalez. This dude's one of the hardest workers I've ever known in my life, yo. This dude consistently, before he was working at this pharmaceutical place,
Right.
He was working on like one of those like lines with like the drug stuff. He worked there like 10, 11, 12-hour shifts. He ain't calling out of work. He's going in the 5th day to pick up like 10, 11 hours overtime. Now he's a truck driver every day, picking up like 3 hours overtime. It's probably illegal how much he's working, but he works so he could quote unquote, so he cannot have to work in the future, so he can own his own shit in the future. You know what I'm saying?
That's a man with vision, man.
Exactly. Like this dude has a strong
Nigga,
vision. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mikey. What's up? Shout out to Mikey. And it's like a lot of people nowadays. It's like they working for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? And what's gonna happen after Sunday comes? You know what I'm saying? You
Back to being miserable.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And it's hard, yo.
It is, bruh.
It's hard to
It
spend
is.
all that money when you go out.
It is. I've spent a lot of money going, but yo, that's what I fuck with you, my nigga. I feel like this is the best conversation I've had with another human being in a long time, because it's like,
That's all the show is, yo, conversation.
man, to me it's like, it's so hard to differentiate fucking green from black. You feel me? Like green ain't green because it's green. Black ain't black. Black is an absence of color, and green is a mixture of fucking 13 different colors, and black is the absence of all colors, and purple is a mixture of 14 colors, and you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, my thing right now, what I'm doing with my mentality is finding the medium. You feel me? Because there's a point to everything. There's a point to a pencil, there's a point to a pyramid, there's a point where you mold this fucking ring and the point is right here. There's a point to your fucking fingers. So find the point, find the inspiration, find what you're really searching for, and you're gonna find it, bro. Like, it's manifest destiny. Like, I believe in that shit. Bro, if God wanted you to be a fucking famous fucking photographer. You gonna be a famous photographer. He's laying the steps out so you can figure that shit out.
You just gotta take them steps. You know what I'm saying? It's like that thing
Figuring
we
it
were
out.
saying earlier. It's like you could easily be the guy that went left, took that bad road, or the dude that took them extra steps that went to the side. Just because all them steps weren't there, you had to hop a couple.
Exactly.
Don't think that wasn't the right way
It
to go.
won't happen, man. Straight up. My favorite story is Wesley Matthews that plays for the Seahawks. He was working at Foot Locker a year before he fucking went to the Seattle Seahawks. And the same fucking year he went there, they went to the Super Bowl.
He was working at Foot Locker.
Niggas, look that
This
up.
dude was working not
Foot
even.
Locker, bro.
You know they made like $10 an hour.
Nigga,
Back
not
then they was
making
probably
sh-
making $9 an hour.
God
Man.
damn fucking thing, bro.
God damn.
But he never gave up on his dream, and I feel like you have to want it so much to the point where like you're willing to give up food. Like I'm willing to give up sleep. Like sometimes I be in my fucking room, bro. I won't fall asleep till like 3 o'clock.
You ever seen that movie The Help?
Sing the hell?
You know how like that lady's like, you're smart, you're something, you're beautiful. My mom used to say that kind of shit to me when I got back from school because I didn't finish a year back.
Right.
So I come back, I'm like, all right, I need some money so I could go
Right.
move out real quick. So I get a job at Sprouts. And every day she told me about like how, I'm over here, I'm wearing a green Sprouts shirt, yo. With some fucking khaki colored jeans, they all dried up and shit. I'm going to put box on a shelf, and every day she told me about how proud of me and that this is just another step to the vision that God has in store. You know what I mean?
Warren Buffett didn't finish college.
Yeah. A lot of these people don't go to college, yo. A lot.
He's got
of people don't go to
226
college, yo.
forms of fucking income. Read that nigga book, man.
I didn't. I know a lot of people that did, and they're on some real shit because it's like sometimes you just got to hear self.
Somebody else will claim.
Yeah, it's like that ain't the only way. This dude, that dude Gary Vaynerchuk or whatever his name is, Vaynerchuk, that's all on YouTube, Snapchat, and all that.
Right.
And he just telling people how to hustle. He's like, it's easy to make money. If you're really hungry for money, you will go out to the 99-cent store, buy everything at the 99-cent store, sell it on eBay for $3 more. But people ain't that hungry. You know what I'm saying? So he's like saying shit like that, and it's just crazy the way people. Yeah, I know, I got you, man. It's just crazy the way that people that don't go to school, how they find a way. You know what I mean? And usually the way that they find employs the people that go to school.
Okay, so I'm looking for this guy I follow on Instagram, and he was poor, he was adopted, and fucking his name is what is his nigga page? Tough. Gotta find this shit. Fucking this. He is Middle Eastern, and he was like one of those guys where it was like, I'm never gonna let my surroundings fucking tell me how to live or none of that shit, man. And I look at this nigga shit every day. He's got Ferraris.
Oh,
He's
one
got
of them, yo. And it's
from
just
dirt
like,
poor. He one of them like burnt from dirt poor type stories, like Rich Dad Poor Dad type shit. I read that book. If you ain't read it, it's fucking beautiful.
I gotta start reading more books like that, yo.
Always you gotta motivate yourself.
Yeah. My brother bought a bookshelf recently. The
Did he?
dude filled up with his bookshelf. He has a fucking filled up bookshelf. And I'm jealous, yo. I was just like, damn, I should have been on that.
Knowledge is power.
Mm-hmm.
One of my best friends, his name's Sal, man. He always put me on a lot of fucking books, and I don't know who told me about the Rich Dad Poor Dad. He put me on a few books. I don't know if it's the Rich Dad Poor Dad shit, but I read the Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that was my like fucking epitome of like, your situation is never your fault, but it's never your reality. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could be poor, you could be fucking broke, you could live in a fucking cardboard box, my nigga, but that doesn't stop you. That don't stop a motherfucker from being a rich millionaire. That don't stop a nigga from being a billionaire. Because it's so funny because a lot of rich people, they had the drive and the desire to fucking do what the fuck they wanted to do, to the point where they felt like if they didn't do it, they weren't gonna live. And because they had that power and that drive, bro, that's what the fuck they did. That separates a human being from a nigga. No, that separates from an average nigga from a nigga that's trying to be fucking not average. And that's the only way I can put it. Like,
I know what you mean, yo. It's like the people. It's always that rich dad, poor dad. It's always the dad that had nothing. And nothing. My dad grew up in Flint. My dad, he joined the military. Yeah, no, it ain't no joke.